But let's go ahead and bring in Miss Melanie Macfield. Good morning, Mel.
Good morning.
How are
That's,
you?
the C goes in front of the N.
Yeah, CNCF.
How are
So
you,
thank you.
Sandy?
Yes, I'm good. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And in case anyone has missed you being on the show before, tell us what
Mhm.
you do as Director of Programs and Communications over at CNCF, and that's the Keyman National Cultural Foundation.
Foundation. Good morning to the listening audience. Again, my name is Melanie Macfield, and I'm the Director of Programs and Communications at the
Mhm.
Kima National Cultural Foundation. And my job encompasses all of the amazing programs that you see CNCF puts on annually, including has already kicked off, Gimistory. We have Christmas of Yesteryear also coming up, the Red Sky at Night event. We do our National Culture Awards, which is more nationalistic. It's not really a CNCF award
Mhm.
ceremony, but it's some part of what we organize. As well as we just finished up the What Happening comedy show. We were in partnership with Matt Brown. So that was a great production that CNCF also managed. So
Mhm.
yeah, we do a lot of, and also after school workshops. We do a lot of workshops involving the youth. We just completed one with Rita Estevanovich, who's here for Give Me Story. So yeah, lots of good things going on at CNCF.
All
And Rita
right.
should also be on the
Yes,
show as well.
I'm
If
bringing
she
her
does.
in right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
So, good morning to the beautiful Rita. How are you?
Morning, Sunday morning, everybody. Hi, Mel. We've been talking,
Hi,
but I
Rita.
didn't say morning
Yes,
to you.
you know.
So good to see you. So, tell us a little bit, Rita. You're here for the event. You came down just for this event for Give Me Story?
Yes, to do Give Me
Mhm.
Story, but also to put on the monologue workshops. And we have another
Okay.
event that Mel will speak about coming up after Give Me Story, which is
Mm.
also preserving our cultural heritage.
Oh, fantastic. I love the hat.
Thank you.
Representing. So, of course, Rita now lives full time in the UK. But I love Mel that you're bringing. You brought her and King back from the UK. At least I think the last 2 years now. To be part of this amazing production. So, we've got Caymanian talent that has spread out, and I guess it's all over the world now. So sometimes we've got to call on those good folks to come back home to showcase their amazing skills and their amazing talent. So tell us a little bit about Give Me a Story. I know it kicked off this past weekend in Cayman Brac. Does it normally kick off in the Brac, or is that a little bit different this year?
Well, we did that last year. The
Okay.
the structure the structure is usually, and Rita can back me on this or correct me. I think it usually starts out in Little and Cayman Brac, or it ends there, depending on the structure of the programs for that
Mhm.
year. But for the last 2 years, we've started in Cayman Brac.
Yes. All right. So, yeah. So, folks, just remember now, this is an amazing annual event that allows you, and I mean, this time of year, it's so perfect because the weather is like great, right? It's fantastic.
Yes.
So, it allows you to learn a bit more about the Cayman history, culture, heritage through the art of storytelling. So, Rita, tell us a little bit about what, Give Me Story means to you.
Oh my goodness, Sandy, we not got enough time for that. We really don't. And I go, as a matter of fact, we're
Yeah.
in schools all through the week as well. And I will be
Yes.
visiting Sir John A. Cumber Primary School in about 15 minutes. So I've tried to keep it brief, not my strong suit. Give me a story. I came through the Cultural Foundation programs, so Young
Hmm.
at Arts,
Hmm.
near and dear to my heart. Youth programming allowed us to interact with others in the community who were involved in the arts and in cultural heritage preservation. So
Hmm.
once we reached, I guess certain age, if you will, we started to participate in the big people activities. You even see people now like Jevi Ebanks and many others who, graced the Gimme Store stage at a young age, right?
Hmm.
So it's almost like a rite of passage. And it allowed us not only to interact with our local people who were telling stories about their childhoods, but it also gave us an opportunity, as it is an international storytelling festival, to meet greats from the region and all over the world. And
Mhm.
I remember so many times sitting with our international storytellers and our local ones and just realizing, the wealth of knowledge and that we have that we don't tap into unless we
Mhm.
have some sort of a program like this. And the similarities we have across the region, but also the differences that make us unique. It is just a wonderful, family friendly, educational program. It reminds us of who we are. You want to talk about identity? Come to this festival,
Mhm.
see a little bit of who we are, learn from the local tellers. We have such a range
Mhm.
of local tellers who are also from other places in the world also, and you can hear their stories that they're bringing, lots of fables. Great life lessons will be learned listening to these stories, and will take you back in time, make you laugh, make you cry. This event means so much to me, and I really feel grateful that the foundation has brought me and also King down from the UK. It keeps us in touch with
Mhm.
our community also. And I'm just going to leave you on this because, as I said, um, you know, brevity is not my strong suit. But reading the news abroad, listening to the news abroad,
Mhm.
and seeing the changes happening in Cayman, whether it's the crime on the rise or the development, etc. It This sort of a festival gives us a chance to speak about some of those things in a
Mhm.
palatable way, so that
Mhm.
you get the message. And we are taking the pulse of the community in many instances when we perform at these festivals, and we're saying, we see what's happening, we know how you're feeling, we let's talk about it,
Mhm.
let's have a story about it.
Yeah.
So I would say come out. It's free. Goodness
Mhm.
gracious, with the prices in
Yes.
Cayman. Goodness, we need more of this, right?
Yeah.
It's free
Absolutely.
for people to come out, and there's food out there on sale. Wonderful atmosphere on beaches or in very unique spots. And Mel will tell you all about
Yeah.
the new addition.
Yeah. Yes.
But yes, it means a lot. Long story short, it means a lot. It's near and dear to my heart.
Wonderful. So, Mal, tell us a little bit about the performances and the venues and, the dates, what people can actually expect to see this year.
Absolutely. So as we mentioned earlier, we kicked off in the BRAC over the weekend on Saturday, and tonight we host in West Bay at the West Bay Public Beach, the
Mhm.
entrance of Northwest Point, not 7 Mile Beach. Just want to
Mhm.
clarify that. And we're going to have we've also brought in international tellers, well known to the Cayman community, Miss
Mhm.
Amina Blackwood Meeks, Dr. Amina Blackwood Meeks, and Philip Murray, aka Black Sage. So those are two of the Gimistory legacy favorites that we've been sure to return this year as part of
Mhm.
that international component. And they will be at West Bay tonight as well. And then we move to East End tomorrow night at the East End Heritage Park. North Side, we've introduced a new venue for North Side. We're encouraging people to come out to the Botanic Park, Queen Elizabeth II Botanic Park. Um, Beautiful, beautiful venue, great for night events. I think we're one of the first to put on a night event there. So we're really looking
Mhm.
forward to that. And then Thursday, we go to Bodden Town, Colwood Beach.
Mhm.
Friday, we're now adding Savannah. Savannah has been added in the past, but we're definitely putting it as part of the hopeful Gimistory schedule of events going forward. The Newlands, Savannah Newlands Playfield, which is right across from the Baptist Church on Pedro Castle Road, and that's Friday. And then we end the Gimistory week at Smith's Barkadere, aka Smith's Cove, with Duppa Story Night. And all of
Mhm.
the events start promptly at 7 p.m., but people can come at 6 p.m. to enjoy some fried fish. We have our fried fish competition happening in all of the
Right.
districts. So we're extremely happy to bring that back. So we have great
Mhm.
fried fish, fritters, um, and swanky, of course, to wash that down with. So it's going to be a week of bringing the community together and listening to some fables, some stories, some expressed orally through dance and through music.
Mhm. So
Mm.
again, folks, Tonight, starting West Bay at the Jefferson Beach, which is West Bay Public Beach, and then they go straight through until December the 2nd. So it's West Bay, East End, North Side, Bordentown, Savannah, and Georgetown. And of course, the famous vote for the best fried fish in each district. So ensure that you come out and taste some of that for sure. So this is amazing, Mel. I know you have a number of sponsors that make this possible every
Absolutely.
single year for you. So let's give a big shout out to some of those sponsors as well.
Of course, CMR, Cayman Marl Road. Thanks, Sandy, for always
you.
supporting us.
Thank you.
We have the Ministry of Youth Sports, Heritage, and Culture. And we have Cayman Airways, who were grateful to, have us in the BRAC over the weekend. Hopscotch Studios, we have Compass Media, we have Webster's Tours, Radio Cayman, Star 92.7. We have the Botanic Park, of course, and we have the District Commission office.
And public lands. That's
And public lands.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, because they use a lot of obviously amazing public spaces.
Yeah.
For these events.
And CETA as well, the Sister Islands Tourism Association. They've done a great job of promoting the event in the BRAC as well.
Fantastic. All right, folks. So come on out. Again, there is no cost for this event. Take a few dollars so you can purchase some food and stuff for the event. But other than that, it's just a family friendly event. The weather is always gorgeous and beautiful this time of year. A little Christmas breeze coming through, and it's amazing to see the amount of talent that we have right here in the Cayman Islands. A lot of Caymanians who can do storytelling. They perform, they sing, they dance, they do the most. And this is an opportunity to showcase some of that. So good luck for this year's production. And thank you to Rita and King and all of the amazing talent that come together to make this possible.
And check us out on social media as well at Cayman Culture, where you can see the list of all of the tellers that are going to be a part of the Gimistory, as well as on our website, artscayman.org, or you can give us a call, 949-5477 for more information.
Awesome. So I'll be at the Savannah one. That's going to be December the 1st. So you can count me in for that one. And hopefully I can grab a little video snippet of it and share with our listeners.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
Thank you, Sandy.
So much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Take care. Off to school visits we go.
Yes.
Okay. Bye-bye.
So thanks again. Yeah, so they're having a very, very busy campaign. They're going to all the different schools, or quite a few of the schools. I hope they're going to private schools as well with this, because some of the private schools are recently asking me, CIS in particular, they were doing like a traditional Caymanian storytelling, and they're like, do you know any storytellers? This is the time of year to get them in when they're putting on Gimistory. But of course they're busy, I know, but still.